There will be trans people listening to this podcast or watching it going, that's all well and good, but what do we do now? And as such a powerful activist, what can you advise to our trans siblings about what they can do who sadly don't have the number of Elton John and don't necessarily have the contacts or are well known? How can they be supported during these impossible times? And looking around the globe, we are seeing gay marriage attempting to be rolled back in America. We are seeing our rights being eroded around Europe and indeed parts of America. What's it like to see things roll back, and what on earth can we do, Ian?
Don't get too downhearted. I mean, look around this room. Nothing wrong with this, is there? And this wouldn't have happened 20 years ago. There wouldn't be a podcast talking about this so openly and with such concern. But I think often the misunderstanding that's abroad with regard to trans people is that, as with gay people 30 years ago, most people believe they've never met anyone who's trans. And the rest think, I'm not absolutely certain that there are any trans people. Or perhaps there are just a few. They used to say that about gay people because they just simply didn't know. So I think the more that the issues are debated, the more that the arguments take place, the discussions, let's say, take place, the more people will be educated into realising that there's nothing to be frightened of. And maybe then that good side of the British character, which is to live and let live. An Englishman's home is his castle. Do what you want when you're on your own, for goodness sake. Being careful about not upsetting other people would just bring a bit of generosity back into the debate. And if you really want, imagine what it's like to know yourself to be trans and to have been through that journey initially on your own, then hopefully with people who can help, and then to be attacked by those who simply don't know your situation. It's appalling, and all one's sympathy and help ought to go towards giving trans people as much help as they need in whatever direction they need it.